Welcome everyone, you motherfuckers, to Random Wrestling Talk, episode number 12, and this episode is going to be based on a WrestleMania 17. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know I did this review last year, and this will be the only review I do double, second time around, but this time it's with a couple of my friends here from Random Wrestling Talk. And we're going to go ahead and do that today. And on top of that, we'll talk a little bit about the Raw episode and give our thoughts on that as well. And you guys already, if you haven't seen my video yet, go ahead and check it out. But if if you already have, you already know what my thoughts are on that. But we'll get into WrestleMania 17 review first, and then get into that a little bit later on down the road in this show. Okay? So let's go ahead and get things started. First match on the card, Chris Jericho versus William Regal.
Oh, no, wait, you forgot about the pre-show match.
Fuck the pre-show. I don't watch that shit.
You didn't watch the pre-show match?
Hell no, I don't. They don't give the pre-show match on the WWE Network.
Oh.
I don't even have the pre-show on the anthology, so fuck it.
Well, it's only on the DVD, the original release.
Yeah.
Let me give you a round of applause for that. Yay! What was the match, John? So we all know what was submitted in history.
Ah, shit. It was It was
It's so important he can't even remember.
It was Steve Blackman and Sky Duhati's partner versus X-Pac and Albert.
Oh, was that in like Heat or something before the show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was basically that tag team faction, the X Factor against
Justin Credible and X-Pac. I got it up on Wikipedia right now.
And they probably had Albert in the corner.
Yep, that is correct. Hey, Matthew, you got a good memory. Way to go, man. Justin Credible and X-Pac defeated Steve Blackman and Grandmaster Sexay, which wasn't all that big of a deal. I wouldn't even say it was worth anyone's time to watch it anyway. So,
and to answer your thing, Big Bruce, I only saw it because I watched Backlash right after 17. I was just bored out of my mind.
2001?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good show.
Yeah, it was a pretty good show for a, following up behind WrestleMania. So, yeah, that was a pretty good show, but that ain't the point. We're here to do WrestleMania 17 review. Chris Jericho and William Regal for the Intercontinental Championship. You guys' thoughts on that match?
I'll say this. I like the segment with Jericho pissing in Regal's tea.
That was pretty good. I like that one. That was pretty good in the promo. So, John, your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought that was funny when Jericho pissed in Regal's teacup, but it was a decent match. All right, our match to start off the show. It wasn't the best match of all time, but it was decent.
No, yeah, I agree with you on that. I give it a 3 out of 5 stars. An average, okay match. Definitely.
Jericho actually won with the line, so he doesn't really do that often.
Yeah, he did win it with the line. So what are you gonna say, Matt?
I will give Regal this. He's probably one of the best guys to ever apply the STF. Cena should be ashamed of himself.
Cena should be ashamed of himself on a lot of different moves he performs in the ring. I mean,
yeah, I know,
springboard
but
stunner.
Take a move that
the springboard stunner, I'm not going to deny. I kind of thought it was cool when he first did it. Thankfully, he doesn't do that on a regular basis anymore.
Injured.
He's burying it like they bury the super kick.
Yeah, that's getting a little ridiculous. The super. You know which team does it the worst? And this is going off topic from WrestleMania 17. But the team that does it the worst with the super kick, that makes super kicks so fucking boring, not even the Usos. This team blows the Usos away with the super kick. Young Bucks. Those two guys use the super kick like multiple times in one match than you can count. I'd have to say one time they used that move on a continuous basis from beginning to end. I think they probably used that move about 10 times in one match. It was that
Well, we'll
fucking.
save. Well, what can we save that argument for our first ever top 10 overused moves in the following show? So, shall we move
Whatever.
on?
We're doing
Second.
WrestleManias week after week on Random Wrestling Talk. So each week we'll pick a new WrestleMania, and I'll go over the WrestleManias that I did last year, so we don't become redundant with that.
Oh,
But
there's
anyway,
Let's do
a
we haven't even finished doing the review on 17. Jesus Christ!
let's just
Cool
get
your
through this already.
horse. Cool your horses, John. All right. All right. So next.
a 6-man tag team match.
Oh God, that was fucking shit. I didn't even watch this one. It was fucking garbage. Thankfully, it was only 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
And
It was cool.
let's be.
It was cool seeing the APA doing the clothesline, JBL doing the clothesline.
Yeah.
It's kind of going back in time, seeing JBL with the long black hair and not being an asshole.
Being a shit commentator.
Yeah, that too.
He used to be a good commentator, but now he is absolutely shit.
Well, before we move on, let's look
They
at
have they have more voices in their head than Randy Orton.
Before we move on, though, let's just talk right now about RTC's gimmick. The fact that it's a complete spoofing off how censorship is basically killing everything. I mean, at the time, it was good. They were good at making people hate them because they're so fucking annoying. So, in a way, the gimmick worked because it pissed everybody off.
Look, here's what I'm going to point out to you guys. At the time, of course, all of us were young. We were like in our early teens or what have you. I hated them. I really did.
Yeah. Hey, Bruce, didn't you like turn 13 when this was live?
Well, yeah, you and I are the same age. You're only a few months older than me, Matt. So yeah, we were the same age, 13 years old. Yeah, this was fucking. I hated them. I really did. Everything they did was fucking annoying. See, a fucking woman wanted to show off her tits, like Kitty, I think her name was. And you couldn't even see it because damn bastards were screwing around. And I was like, fuck, I want to see some tits. But seriously, I'm dead serious about that. I mean, I liked wrestling back in the day when I was a kid. I mean, when I was younger and WWE was doing the same shit they're doing now, back in the mid-90s, I was more into WCW. I mean, I did like WWE. I liked some of their wrestlers. Was entertained by it. But it was just so fucking idiotic and dumb, like it is now.
Well, like I said, the right to censor was just a parody of the FCC, and it was meant to piss everybody off.
What about
it was fucking shit.
Their god awful.
Well, that's
entrance
the point.
music.
What was that, John?
I said, what about their god awful entrance music with the sounds?
Oh God,
and shit?
that's a headache.
They might as well should have done what they did with the Giant. Come out with no music on. That wasn't even music. It was going warning, warning, warning with a robotic voice.
No, here's what they should have done. They should just shown a screen of a chalkboard and just have someone's nails just scratching across it.
All they needed was Freddy Krueger. They were good to go.
Oh, better yet, have take the scene from Dumb and Dumber with Jim Carrey. Go, you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
That's good, Matt. That's real good, man. All right, moving on to the next match. I have no commentation, any critiques on that match for Taz and the Acolytes beating the right to censor. Fucking absolute shit. Waste of everyone's time. As usual, 6-man tag team matches suck. And Vince McMahon has a hard-on for 6-man tag team matches because week after week after week on a Monday Night Raw show, he has to at least have one 6-man tag team match. And I think last night he had 2. So that was pretty fucking messed up.
Yeah, another thing, you think 6-man tags would end with Teddy Long leaving?
Whatever. What was that, John?
I say, what would you do if they made a pay-per-view called Six-Man Tag?
I think I'd stop watching WWE forever. Seriously. I would then officially know that they fucking lost their minds. But anyway, moving on with this pay-per-view, Kane versus Raven versus Big Show in a triple threat match for the hardcore title. Raven going in as the champion. Kane wins the match. Now, granted, back in the day, Kane and Big Show weren't exactly has-beens or nobodies. They
Annoying.
were actually rather entertaining to watch. But now that they're so over the fucking hill, nobody gives a shit about them. But anyway, let me allow you guys to give your thoughts. First, starting with John, what you think about this match?
I thought it was a very, very entertaining match. I thought what was it, the part where they ride like the cards backstage or whatever. Did you watch this match?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Most of it.
Kane jumps off the back of the cart trying to get a Raven to pin him and everything. And then Kane and Big Show are fighting, fall through the wall or whatever.
Mhm. Yeah, it was pretty fucking insane. It was like watching that. You remember that one scene from Terminator 2 where they're in the back of the game room place and they smash each other through the wall and they both fly through it? That's what that was like. It was like they were trying to copycat off of Terminator 2 or something. Now, Matt, what's your thoughts on this triple threat hardcore championship match?
Well, for starters, I used to love the hardcore division because the concept was great. The fact the champion always have to watch his back, defended 24/7.
It's like a Money in the Bank.
And my favorite scene, one of my favorite scenes in the match, is basically when Raven gets thrown through the glass.
I think that's pretty much everyone's favorite moment from that match. I think that's probably the biggest moment of that match. Big Show going through the wall. I don't think that was the biggest thing because it's kind of believable in a way since they both weigh over 300 pounds. And
over 300.
Yeah,
way more than 300.
Kane was over 300 pounds, wasn't he?
No, I was talking about Big Show's way more than 300.
Well, I mean, on average, between the two of them, they probably would weigh 300 each of them, but whatever. But yeah, Big Show Kane being as big as he is, those two going through a wall, kind of believable. So I wasn't that surprised by this. But
that up, by the way, because you'd think the people who own the arena would be pissed that they would go and just bust through a wall.
It's a fake wall, you dumbass.
I know.
Matthew, stop taking everything so literal, man. You're making this
that's
weird.
The fun part about it. It's fun to think that this is not actually complete bullshit when it is bullshit.
Did you didn't Raven leave not too far after this?
No, actually, he left after he got his he was reprimanded by Steve Austin on national television in that alliance shit with the WCW, ECW garbage. Well, it was garbage in my opinion. I actually liked it. And it would have been successful. The only problem was they didn't have enough star power from WCW and ECW to make it good enough for it to last longer.
All the WCW guys are sitting on their ass because they're getting they had guaranteed contracts, so they said fuck it.
And they didn't want to work for Vince McMahon either. Sting being one of them, but at least he went off and did something else besides sit on his fucking ass. But yeah, my opinions about this match was pretty good. The ending was very entertaining, especially seeing fucking Kane fly up in the air doing a leg drop like Hulk Hogan and getting the 1-2-3 on the Big Show instead of Raven, that was even a stronger win for Kane with the hardcore title on the line. So I thought that was really cool how they went about finishing the match.
Title reign?
Huh?
You know when Kane lost the title?
Probably the next day, because there was a lot of hardcore champions that lost the title
well, I remember
several hours after
I know that He lost it before Backlash, didn't he? Because he was in that match with all the
Yeah,
titles on the line.
I'm very certain
Yeah.
the next night he lost the title. I'm certain you could probably find that episode on the network the night after WrestleMania 17. So I guarantee you probably would find out if he lost it during that point in time.
Yeah.
Which case I might start. I'm gonna after WrestleMania 32, I'm gonna pick a year that I want to start working on and do that until I finish it out, and then start a new year or something like that. That's how I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it in chronological order because I look back on some of the old episodes, like in 1993, and I would not be entertained watching that and reviewing it. I would want to fucking kill myself if I did that.
Some good
But
matches here and there.
yeah, some, but it's
Like
not like we get, continuous getting something out of it. Now, 96, yeah, I definitely could see myself being entertained by it, having something positive to talk about it. 95, too, as well, because they had Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Kevin Nash, things of that sort. So I would have something positive to say about it and at least enjoy myself while I'm watching it. Point is, I'm trying to find something to do with my spare time instead of wasting 3 hours of it watching current WWE product
you
that's shit right now.
you watch Raw live?
Yes, I watch it live when it shows on the air. And I am not doing that anymore after WrestleMania 32. I said in my last Raw review last night that I would do watch the last episode, the episode after WrestleMania 32, just to see how it turns out. But I ain't gonna review it anyway altogether. So that ain't even gonna be on my YouTube channel at all. But my overall opinion, going back to the hardcore title match, yes, I thought this was a good ending, and my overall opinion rating would be a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Definitely, it was a good match. There was just a little bit of there was slow points in it that kind of bored me, but
Yeah, I
that's to
noticed
be
that there
expected
was
with them being all over the arena. So
like a few botches here and there with Kane and Big Show.
yeah. But anyway, moving on with the show.
Wait, whoa!
What?
We all gotta give our rating on the match.
All right, go ahead,
I give it a 4 out of 5.
Matt.
I give it 3.5.
All right, me and Matt are in agreement about something. All right, Eddie Guerrero versus Test for the European title. Eddie Guerrero wins by pinfall
Well, the
of
fact
cheating.
that Eddie wins just automatically makes it a 5-star match.
You're a jackass, man. It was not that great of a match. It wasn't all that entertaining. I don't even see the point of it being on the show, but whatever. It was a title match, so I guess that was well worth it of being on the
Not to mention,
being card.
Dean Malenko botched the ending.
I don't know. I didn't really watch this match.
Well,
Personally, from my memory bank of it, to me, it was like a 2 out of 5 stars. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, I
Well,
was on my phone half the match. I
Yeah,
was
Matt,
like,
go
this
ahead.
match still going on.
it's just a way for them to keep bringing in the Radicals since they were just starting out.
The Radicals were falling apart at the seams. The only one that was really getting over was Eddie Guerrero, anyway.
Yeah, that's the good thing
Chris
about it.
Benoit was doing well, too, but he was doing his own thing on his own. So
Yes, which we'll discuss in the next match.
yes, that is correct. What was your rating on that match, Matthew?
Which one? The Benoit Angle match?
No,
Or just
Guerrero
the
test match for the European title.
Oh, that I give it a 3.
I give it a 2. And John, what do you give it?
2, not that entertaining.
Yeah, it was good where it was, just right in the middle of it.
Alright, Kurt Angle facing Chris Benoit. Fucking awesome matchup. Great technical wrestling. And as usual, when these two guys fought each other, you expected nothing but the best from these two guys. I give it a 5 out of 5 stars. Maybe be a little bit more realistic and being biased here. Make it 4.5 out of 5 stars. But overall wrestling and technique skills, these two guys are awesome. Chris Benoit, back in the day, You know, my personal opinion, he could have been a real amateur wrestler. I think he was better than Bret Hart, in all honesty, for a guy who never had a background in amateur wrestling. This guy could really compete against any amateur wrestler. And, I mean, I saw him compete against Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship once going into the Royal Rumble of 2004 when he won it. And he was outstanding with Brock Lesnar as well, and Brock has a background in amateur wrestling as well. So he did an outstanding job with Kurt Angle, but I'm going to let you guys take the floor on this one and give me your overall opinion and your score on this match.
All right. Starters, let's just ignore the special stipulation matches for now, like the IC title, the Street Fight, and the WWE title. This was by one of the best matches on the card.
You mean if you didn't have those other matches on the card?
Yeah. If you just ignore them for a moment and just consider the straight-up intensity of the technical wrestling and whatever John's doing to his camera, this match was pretty good. I mean, it's a good match where you kind of take the place of what maybe Shawn would have been doing if he was actually wrestling at the time. It was that match. Like, it would only be better if Shawn was involved.
I think it would have been awesome to see Shawn Michaels in a triple threat match with those two guys. That would have been a fucking unbelievable match.
That's exactly what I think. It was that HBK type of match.
Yeah. John, your opinions and viewpoint on this match?
Yeah, it was a great technical wrestling match, but I actually thought the match at the Royal Rumble 2003 was actually better than this one.
Yeah, I mean, as every match went, they got better and better, but you can't deny, though, that this match was fucking awesome, especially on a WrestleMania card. To me, it reminded me of, like, a match that like Shawn Michaels had with Chris Jericho at WrestleMania 19. That's the kind of level this was at, with better technical wrestling. So yeah, that's the level that Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit was at during this time at WrestleMania 17. So good grudge match. And overall, I have to say that, you know, you can't deny that these two guys weren't going to get better and better each time they faced each other. So,
no.
Yeah.
They were great rivals, and they were better tag team partners.
Oh, that tag team formation they had in that storyline was fucking funny as shit, man. I loved watching that. That was fun. Partners don't shake hands. They give each other a hug.
I'm not going to shake your hand. Partners don't shake hands. Partners give each other a hug.
Yeah, sick. But yeah, John, you didn't give your overall rating on that. What's your overall rating?
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. All right.
Wait, what did you guys say? I didn't hear you.
I said 4.5. Matthew says 4, and you say 4 on that one.
So each time, two of us are gonna agree.
I guess so. It seems to be working that way. All right, next match after that is the Women's Championship. Going into this match, Ivory was the champion going in. Chyna defeated her, and Chyna walked out as the new Women's Champion. This is a dud. A fucking piece of shit. One-sided blowout bullshit match. The only thing worth anything to say is Chyna beat her, and back in the day, in my opinion, Chyna was pretty fucking badass to be able to wrestle women and men. So, yeah, that's the only thing worth saying. She won the title, but, I mean, like, who fucking cares with how long the match was and how uncompetitive this match really was?
I'll say this, though.
I give it a 0.
Pretty much, you're right. It is a dud. Basically, the whole match was just to get the fans cool down and prep for the next match. That's all it was. It was just a...
The match went on... Look, I got the fucking time of how long this match went. If you're talking about trying to cool the fans down, the match went on for only 2 minutes and 30 seconds. 2 minutes and 30 seconds! You're telling me, oh, the 2 minutes and 30 seconds will calm them down. Give me a
Well,
fucking
Plus
break. It
entrances.
should have been 5 or 6 minutes.
Entrances.
Yeah.
in the video package, but basically it's a chance for fans to stretch and go take a piss break.
Well, I have to say one thing. Fastlane's Divas title match was better than the fucking shit that we saw in this WrestleMania 17 match for the women's title. That's all I have to say on that subject. So that's a 0 to me. John, what's your opinion on this?
Nothing really special about this match. I mean, nothing really happened. China won like 2 minutes, and
The
I'd probably give
rating?
I'd probably give it a 2 just because China looked hot.
Okay.
You can't deny that.
No, cannot. Cannot deny that whatsoever, man. I thought she was pretty
Point
damn good
five.
looking back in the day.
I'll just give it a 1.5 just for the hell of it. I don't really give a rat's ass.
You guys are being nice. I'm giving it a fucking 0. That was a piece of shit.
Well, that's because you hate all women.
Yeah, that's right, Matthew. I hate on women. Sure. I was just stating China looked pretty damn good looking during this event, and you're saying I hate on women. Whatever you say, man. I even complimented fucking Fastlane's Divas title match over this. Okay? And people are trashing the shit out of that match, and I said I think it was a pretty damn good match, and probably one of the better matches on the show outside of AJ Styles, the triple threat match, and so forth. So whatever, Matthew. Keep your comments.
People prefer the opener over the title match.
Whatever. It don't matter.
Whatever Brie Bella was doing, she might as well came out there with a beard on. I mean, she was riding Daniel Bryan's coattails all the way.
Well, what do you expect? Nikki Bella was doing the same thing with John Cena. The same fucking thing, so who cares? Shane McMahon versus Vincent Kennedy McMahon in the Street
Okay, I'll be frank.
I'll
be frank. I give it a 5 stars just because Vince got his ass kicked.
Vince always gets his ass kicked. He's never been in a match where he actually had a chance of winning. Not one time has he ever done that. The best moment in his life was when Shawn Michaels went on a 25-foot ladder, drove his elbow square into his fucking chest, and bashed him in the head with the trash can on his body. And threw a table no less on top of it. And fucking I think it was Jerry Lawler. He goes, "That's it, he's dead," or something like that. It sounded like he was like with Mick Foley back at Hell in a Cell in '98.
Oh my God!
I thought Vince McMahon was dead in that match.
Oh my God! He killed Vince McMahon! You bastard!
But yeah, this match, I loved it. I hope, and now that we're at this point in our review with Shane McMahon, I hope and pray that Shane McMahon can give us the same type of quality match with The Undertaker that he has done in the past with other guys, such as like Big Show, Kane, Vince McMahon. I mean, this guy's had entertaining matches with mostly shit wrestlers, okay? And he's been entertaining as hell. He's put his body at risk. I think it would be absolutely awesome if they put The Undertaker on the announce table, have Shane McMahon climb to the top of the freaking cell and leap off and elbow drop his ass through the table.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Exactly what I was thinking he's going to do.
Well, they need to do that.
He's got balls of steel. I mean, let's not forget he basically jumped off a freaking Titantron.
Yeah, that was against the Big Show.
2000.
That was against the Big Show at Backlash.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the match with Steve Blackman whenever he like falls down off that thing. You don't remember that?
But yeah, Shane McMahon, he put on a hell of a performance in this match with Vince. Vince, he just did what he always does, get his ass kicked, and he does it well. That's all he needs to do.
Yeah, he's got his grapefruit smashed by his own wife.
And he got a fucking... I love what his son did. He went from one side of the ring to the other and drop kicked the fucking trash the trash can into his fucking face. That was awesome. But
And I
yeah,
made this joke about you with you last night that when he made that match against Undertaker, Vince probably still has some sort of grudge from 17.
yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, Matthew texted me, John, during when I told him that what was happening on Raw. And he goes, and he stated that, and I started cracking up laughing. And you know what would have been funny? If he would have actually mentioned that during that promo, I think that would have been funny as shit. Like, I haven't forgotten what you did to me in WrestleMania 17 or some shit. That would have been funny. Um, but yeah, my overall rating on this match is a 4 out of 5 stars, mainly because there was no back and forth action that occurred, but a lot of fun entertainment stuff. I mean, you got to see Trish Stratus and Stephanie McMahon beat the hell out of each other. That was funny. She also slapped Vince McMahon for no apparent reason. I don't know what the hell was going on with that. Probably
Oh, during
was
the
that?
weeks leading up, remember he basically treated Trish like a bitch, like a dog.
She
No,
did.
that was
He barked
actually
in the ring.
that was later on that year. That wasn't the same time you were thinking about.
Well, they were showing it in the packaging. I'm like, whatever. Maybe they've done it multiple times. Who knows?
I don't remember him making her walk around like a dog during that point in time.
Yeah, they showed it in the video package for the match.
Oh fuck me, I didn't remember seeing that. Oh well. Um, yeah. So Matthew gives it a 5 out of 5 star. Is that your legitimate rating, Matt?
No,
Or
no, I'm gonna knock it down to a 4.5. I'm
okay,
gonna say, or maybe a 4. Yeah, I'll knock it down to a 4 because we all know what the 5-star match of the night was.
yeah. John, your overall rating on this match and some of your critiques on it.
4 out of 5, and I love the part when Linda stands up at that chair and kicks Vince right in the fucking nuts.
That was good. I did like that. That was very entertaining.
And Shane McMahon hits him with that coast to coast and puts his feet on
Yep.
trash can, bam, right in the fucking face.
Yep, that was great.
Hope we can see that
Um,
again.
yeah. Edge and Christian, Dudley Boys, Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley, and the Hardy Boys. Dudley Boys going into this match as the tag team champions in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. As we all know, Edge and Christian walked out of this. This is one thing I could not quite understand. Out of all the matches these three good tag teams performed together, why was it all the time Edge and Christian walked out as the winners? Why
I
wasn't the Hardy Boys or the
can
Dudley
explain
Boys
that.
ever the winners in this?
I can explain that because they totally reek of awesomeness.
That was the fucking lamest answer I could ever hear from anyone's mouth. But fine, I'll take that as consideration to why they did it. What do you think, John, why they did that so many times?
Geez, I don't fucking know, maybe because Vince McMahon loves Edge and Christian. He loves
Or
them.
it might have just
Like,
been out of pure
you were
random and it was
Edge.
coincidence.
But let's
I
look
don't
at the
know.
highlight of the night. That diving spear.
Yeah,
Yeah, that spear on Jeff Hardy was fucking unreal.
I think this is my favorite out of the three. What do you guys think?
Oh yeah, I mean this match was probably the best match on the whole card. The thing is, I got one question for you guys. How the hell? And this happened before Jeff Hardy got speared in midair while he was trying to get the belts and hanging on to the thing that holds the belts. He actually did a swine time bomb off of the larger ladder through the tables of I think it was Bubba Ray and
No, it was Rhino and
Rhino,
Spike.
and he
Oh,
went.
he did a Rhino. I think he hit Rhino with it.
Rhino
Yeah.
and Spike.
Yeah, he hit those guys, and then he gets back up out of nowhere, starts climbing on the top rope, gets on, and the ladders are lined up so he can actually walk on them, and he balances himself till he gets to the belts, and then he's hanging on there. My question to you guys, how the fuck did he manage to do that to begin with? Like,
Well,
if I would have done that, anyone would have done that, I think they wouldn't have even gotten the fuck up.
well, you gotta remember, if you're gonna take away the fact that it's fake and the tables and ladder stuff aren't real or whatever, it's possible he was probably pumping with a lot of adrenaline and just wanted to take advantage of the situation. Otherwise, who knows what was going on in Jeff Hardy's mind? Maybe he was too jacked up on crack. Who knows?
I don't think he did crack, Matthew. He did painkillers. And coke, probably.
Whatever.
It was probably a coke. That's probably what it was.
Cola.
And here's the thing for all you young kids watching this show. That's why you don't do drugs, because you could end up like Jeff Hardy, getting your ass speared in midair and breaking your own fucking neck. Anyway.
Which brings me back to my next
point. I think they want to be Jeff Hardy because he's a millionaire.
Do crack.
Matthew, that had nothing to do with what the fuck I just said. It was cocaine, not crack, you dumbass. Oh, God. Matt, I worry about you sometimes, man.
Did you guys ever
sorry.
see
Well, I'm sorry I don't know a whole lot about drugs. I mean... So,
good. Keep it that way.
Yeah, man,
anyway, John, go ahead.
Did you guys ever see the SmackDown match that they had with the Dudleys, Hardys, Edge and Christian, and Benoit and Jericho?
Yeah, that was a first time ever. Wasn't a TLC match on that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a first time ever match that occurred on live event where they had a TLC match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Match was almost as good as this one. And
yeah,
that was the first one. Edge and Christian didn't win. Benoit and Jericho won that one.
Yeah, that's right. Jericho and Benoit became the tag team champions, in which later on, what happened? I'm trying to remember what they did.
Benoit broke his neck or whatever.
Oh yeah, he broke it. Well, no, he was still the tag team champions with Chris Jericho, leading into King of the Ring in 2001 when they had that triple threat match for the World Championship against Austin. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe it took a while, I don't know, but I remember him on his DVD, he said that's what broke his neck.
Wow. And he still continued to wrestle? That doesn't make a lot of sense, but whatever.
Yeah, so a 5 out of 5 star match, great match.
Alright. Me, I'd give it a... Did I say my rating yet, or no?
Yeah, you said
No.
5.
No?
Yes.
Okay. I'll rephrase it again. I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars, really.
No, both me and John say 5, you say 4.5. Okay. Well, me and John have each other's back on this one.
Alright, so we had after that,
we're going to skip the gimmick battle royal because that was pointless as fuck.
Wait, hold on.
Wait.
I forgot to mention one other thing. What about that one bad bump fall that I think it was Bubba Ray Dudley and Matt Hardy. They fucking flew, I think, about 20 feet in the air and landed like at a full rate of velocity, at a fast rate of velocity through the tables and onto the floor. What did you guys think of that?
That was fucking awesome. Did you see Matt Hardy's arm, whatever, got cut? And it was like blood everywhere.
He was. I couldn't believe those guys were alive. What surprised me the most is how neither one of them got a broken arm or something. They came into the. I think they had a match the next night afterwards on a Raw episode.
Matt Hardy won the European title. I know that.
Yeah, that was later on that year.
That was
the night before.
No, but it was a couple weeks on, because I know he defended against Eddie at Backlash.
Okay. Whatever. Iron Sheik winning the gimmick battle royal. What the fuck?
You know the thing that was...
if you saw that live, that would be the match where you go take a piss break. Otherwise, you just skip it.
Oh, I watched this live when it was. I bought the paper. My dad bought it for me when I was a kid for my birthday, and this was on my birthday, April 1st. And I just could not believe them doing this. This was just the fucking lamest freaking match on the whole thing. It was worse than China and Ivory.
Basically, if you're a fan of the 80s wrestlers, then good for you. This is the match that you would probably look forward to. I mean,
Dude.
thank God it didn't have Hogan, otherwise the match would be even shittier.
Actually, it would give it more of a fucking meaning. Like, what the hell? Or the Ultimate Warrior, Randy Savage, or something, man. I mean, what the fuck?
The most annoying part about this match, they gave every single person a goddamn entrance. And I was just like, when's this going to be over?
Well, that was just like what Matthew says, giving everybody a break to calm down. That actually is true. If you think about it, I mean, the audience was going all crazy for that TLC match, and this happened right afterwards, so that made a lot of sense for them to do that anyway. So.
But just imagine, though, what if they gave everybody in the Andre Giant Battle Royal an entrance?
I think I want to kill myself.
Better yet, why don't they just do the whole thing for the Rumble? That's basically the same thing. It's like everyone, all 30 competitors coming out with their own entrance for the Royal Rumble. Then you start out, and they circle the entire ring like a lumberjack match, and then they come out randomly. Just imagine how long that take.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would enjoy watching that. Not to mention, people probably don't enjoy watching the Royal Rumble anymore as much as they used to, so it doesn't really matter. But I have to admit, this year's Royal Rumble was pretty damn good. I was entertained by it, and they had some pretty good moments that occurred in this. The only thing was the end result. That's where they're messing up with everything on these pay-per-views. These last two pay-per-views overall are good, but they're just not, they don't have that finishing touch to it to make you go, man, this was overall a solid show. And that's what they're missing, and they keep missing it because they keep sticking with fucking Roman Reigns. These fucking idiots. I don't even
All right,
think
okay,
we'll get into that a little bit later after we're done. We're almost finished.
Calm down. Let's go back to the most important match of the night. The first and best of the Undertaker Triple H matches.
Yeah, John, you don't care about giving your overall opinion and rating on that one, the gimmick match?
Shit. I'll give it a 1.
I give it a 0, and it was shit. Anyway, okay, Matt, we'll go on to your favorite thing, the Undertaker versus Triple H match.
I refuse to even acknowledge that match.
Huh?
Alright. Well,
I don't acknowledge the gimmick battle royal. It was pointless.
No, I'm talking about the Undertaker and Triple H match. I don't even fucking know what I'm talking about.
Okay,
the Undertaker and
anyway.
Triple H match.
All kidding aside about this being the best of the 3 matches between Undertaker and Triple H. Yes, I just made that joke. Live with it. But yes, this was by far the biggest one-sided match in Undertaker's wrestling career. Yes, Triple H had a few good moments in the match, but let's lay down the facts. Triple H got his ass kicked. He got wrecked.
Well, obviously, I'm not denying that. And at the time, I was a huge fan of watching Triple H squirm in pain and suffer because he was so damn good at being an asshole. Now, when he acts like an asshole because he's working with a douchebag that nobody likes,
okay,
love it.
Calm down, mofo. You can rant about that when you do your WrestleMania review, okay? Until then, let's talk about 17.
Well, the bottom line is, seeing Triple H get his ass kicked at that time was awesome because at that time, Triple H was at the time of in his prime as a heel. He was great as a heel. He made anyone and everyone hate his fucking guts. And he was an complete and utter douchebag. He cheated in every which way to win, as he displayed in this match against The Undertaker at this pay-per-view. And, I mean, granted, he got his ass kicked, but he tried. I gotta give him that much. And he did whatever it took. And I gotta give him credit. It was a fucking awesome match. I enjoyed watching it. I give it a 4 out of 5 stars.
He did finally nail that sledgehammer blocking the last ride, so that was probably one of his only good moments.
John, your opinion?
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. All right, man. Way to go. And critiques on this? John, your critiques on this match?
It sucked.
Really? You give it a 4 out of 5 and you say it sucked? That don't make a lot of sense.
I'm just kidding.
Can't you tell when someone's trolling you, Bruce?
Wait, are you guys serious? Do you guys think this is the best out of the 3 matches they had?
No,
I'm not saying... No, that's Matthew saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that it was a good match, and I was entertained by it watching Triple H get his ass kicked, but no, I am not saying at all this is the best match out of the 3. I think WrestleMania 27's match was the best.
I think the 28.
That's all a matter of opinion. Excuse me, I'm just trying to fix something. Sorry, guys.
What are you fixing?
I see you rocking the Daniel Bryan t-shirt.
Yeah, pretty much.
Respect the beard.
Yep, that is absolutely true. Respect the beard. Respect the beard. But yeah, so your overall rating on this is definitely a 4 out of 5, John?
Yeah.
Alright.
What was yours?
Mine was a 4 out of 5. Matthew, what was yours again? 4 out of 5?
No, I gave it a 3.5.
3.4. What the fuck? Okay.
How come? Man, you're the two of the big guys in the company. They could at least make it, instead of making it one side, and make it back and forth, but instead of Triple H got his ass kicked. Again,
but hold on a
not
second,
bad.
Matthew. You were just sitting here going, this was probably one of the best matches you saw because you enjoyed watching Triple H get his ass kicked. Now you're saying, oh, it was one-sided. It wasn't back and forth. What the fuck?
Yes, what I'm saying. Yes, I liked it because Triple H got his ass kicked. But I'm saying when you have the one of the two biggest guys in the company, regardless of what time you're referring to, 2001, whatever, you would expect it to be back and forth. That's all I'm saying. You would expect it to be back and forth, not just one-sided ass whooping. So, there you go.
Alright, well, whatever you say. Me, personally, I think it was probably the greatest ass whoopings of all time at WrestleMania. But whatever. Doesn't matter.
It was a while back ago, so just live with results.
Wow,
that's pretty much
like
because nobody wants to
over a
critique
decade.
this god-awful main event.
What? God-awful main... Are you fucking cracked? Rock Stone Cold 2? WWF title on the line with a no DQ match? Are you fucking Oh, wait, I forgot. Stone Cold fucking turned on the fans with Vince McMahon. But so what? The fucking match was awesome, and the ending was as shocking as hell. Not like we're gonna get a shocking ending from WrestleMania 32 this year.
Will you knock off WrestleMania 32? My God, dude, let it go. It hasn't even happened yet.
Maybe at the end of WrestleMania 32, Romo will shake hands with Vince.
Romo? You mean like Tony Romo?
No, I said maybe
why
at the
not?
end
They
of
both
WrestleMania
suck.
32, Roman will shake hands with Vince.
That would be the... No, here's the thing, and I'll actually tell you my opinion what should happen at the end of WrestleMania 32, but go ahead, Matt. State what you want to say here about this match and give overall rating on it.
Okay, we're going back to 17, right? We're not going to go ranting on 32.
No, we're talking about 17, and then we'll talk about some other things in the current product at this.
Okay, all right.
Hey, wait.
Okay, fine.
What did you think about the theme song for this, the Limp Bizkit song? What's it called? My Way?
Yeah, My Way. That was an awesome fucking song, and
Yeah, that was a
yeah,
good song. But better than this year was gonna be some Flow Rider shit.
yeah. Who got out rapped by Bo Dallas? Anyway, Matt, go ahead.
Okay, main event time for 17. You got Rock, the WWE champion, against Stone Cold Steve Austin, who won, what was it, his third Rumble win?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so yes. Overall match. You can't even describe how fucking awesome it was.
Oh wow. So you're giving it that much of a high critique that it was an awesome match.
The
Good one.
two, I just said the last thing about Undertaker and Triple H being two of the biggest guys on the in WWE, regardless of whatever time frame you want to talk about. Yada yada. Rock and Austin fucking build the Attitude Era.
There's no
So you,
denying that. I can agree on that subject.
so you would expect those two guys to fucking blow everything away, and they did. You
Except for the
couldn't.
TLC match.
Yeah. TLC, that match was fucking awesome. Blah blah blah. But yeah, in a one-on-one match, you can't compare.
No.
Man versus man. Who cares? Father versus son. Big ass whoop-de-doo. Two guys beating the living shit out of each other. You can't expect anything better. Taking move after move, refusing to go down, and end result, here comes Vince, Stone Cold turning heel, pissing the fans off, never saw it coming. You thought, and just shocker of the
Pissing the fans
decade,
off.
blah, blah, blah.
The fans
And
didn't
yes,
look too. Fans didn't look too pissed to me. They seemed like they were cheering the whole time.
No, they
yeah,
were
and
pissed off once they saw him shake hands with Vince McMahon, and they didn't like when they saw him beating it. Here's what was happening with me. When this match first started going in, I was saying, "Oh, I want Stone Cold to win. I want Stone Cold to win." As this match went on, my my choice to win shifted. I don't know why, but I just started to go, what the fuck? I want The Rock to win this match. It just seemed like he was kind of looking like the underdog in this match, and like Austin kind of had the more advantage over The Rock in this match. And I just was like, I would like to see The Rock win this match. And he
The
looked like he was going to, and then Vince McMahon fucked him.
the fans didn't want Rock to win. They were booing his ass.
No, they weren't. It was pretty even down the
No.
middle. It wasn't like anybody was really hating on either one of them. They were both liked by the fans. They weren't being booed, either one of them.
Well, it wasn't like a complete boo. You can tell that some fans were booing the Rock though.
I'd have to go back and hear the crowd and
now,
everything during that
remember,
match.
you basically had a split crowd where people were chanting Rock, and people were chanting Austin. It was a split crowd.
They're in his home state of Texas though. That's probably why they were booing him though.
Yeah, that too. And they just went, holy hell. I mean, you could not have seen a better match. I mean, yes, the end result, taking a bunch of chair shots and then getting the win. You can only wish you could have saw that last Sunday, though.
Yeah, I mean, like, Rock sold the chair shots. Roman Reigns didn't really sell shit. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about Dean
So
Ambrose
much.
taking multiple. Yeah.
Anyway, Matt, what's your overall rating on this wonderful match?
Like I said, you can't really put a number on it, but if I have to, I'll go with another good 5. Even with the ending. The overall match was fucking real.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars because the ending, what really should have happened is Austin should have delivered those chair shots to The Rock, and then from there, The Rock, Vince McMahon should have gotten The Rock up, and then hit the Stone Cold Stunner and then finish the match, and I would have said that was a good ending. But with everything else added all together in this match, I give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. John, what's your deal on this match?
Great back and forth action. 5 out of 5 stars. Probably the greatest WrestleMania main event ever.
Um,
I don't know about that. I gotta
it's definitely in the top 5.
Yeah, definitely. Top 5.
Definitely. Probably the best match ever of WrestleMania main events. Ooh, that's a hard one to decide on. I'll get back to you on that one.
Either this or the Shawn Michaels Bret Hart one.
That Iron Man match, and it gets that big liking towards it because of how long those guys went on with each other before even getting a pinfall on one another. So I think that's the main
he had to go
reason.
into sudden death.
Yeah, I mean that was the biggest thing. And no match in wrestling history has ever gone that long without a pinfall involved. So, yeah. But anyway, moving on with the show, and then we'll close this out. Just a little bit about the current WWE shit product.
Hey, let's talk about what happened after WrestleMania 17. The Stone Cold went on a shit heel run. The Rock went to film The Scorpion King. That was a great movie. Triple H tore his quad. Benoit broke his neck. China got fired or whatever. And I'm pretty sure then Lita too.
Wow. This sounds you're almost describing exactly what's happening right now with all these injuries.
Matt, they didn't have as many injuries then as they are now.
Yeah, I know, but he's basically listing down all the big guys who should be getting pushed.
But here's the thing, Matthew. All these injuries were happening after WrestleMania, at least. Right now, these injuries are happening before WrestleMania. So, I mean,
that makes it even worse.
I don't know. I think that's a little fucking messed up to have all these injuries before WrestleMania. But whatever.
There's a little, this Monday is going to be the first ever leap year Raw. We're not going to see another one until 2050 something.
I'm just all excited over this. Like, who fucking cares? I mean, honestly, I really don't. I don't give a flying fuck.
Maybe they might want to do something special for it.
Yeah, like Vince McMahon pulls his pants down and Roman Reigns sucks his cock. I mean, there you go, right in a fucking square circle, right there. I mean, give me a fucking break with the Roman Reigns. You know, the funniest thing is Vince McMahon loves Roman Reigns. Why not make Roman Reigns the fucking heel? Because the people don't want what Vince McMahon wants.
He's seen that 2.0. Right there. Heel. Get used to it. Roman Reigns is going to be the same guy 10 years from now, just like John Cena.
John, I have to say this much. If that's what they're going for, they got a long, long, long road ahead of them. I mean, seriously, they got fucking problems coming out their ass. Because, quite frankly, if they gotta go that route with Roman Reigns, they're fucking dumb, okay? I don't think Triple H could be that stupid once because I'll tell you the truth, Triple H will eventually run the company himself instead of Vince McMahon. Because Vince McMahon, let's be honest, that guy is more senile than a fucking a person with Alzheimer's, okay? The guy's a fucking...
Shane might run it.
What's that, John?
Shane might run the company.
Yeah, and I might grow a 10-inch dick. He ain't running shit. Shane had the balls to get up off his ass, leave his father's company, get the silver spoon out of his mouth, and go about doing his own thing and trying to make something out of it.
Another thing.
And I have a lot of respect for him for that. Now, Matt, go ahead.
another thing, I did watch the segment on YouTube, and I noticed that Shane really never addressed Vince as dad. He always referred to as Stephanie's father. He didn't even acknowledge Vince as his own father.
Well, that's because he was going ahead and following a
I
script.
know that, but it was just interesting how he wanted nothing to do with Vince, as with family ties.
Well, of course not. I mean, looking at what they're doing to the company themselves, basically Vince McMahon, not really Stephanie McMahon. I love how in that storyline that they're putting on here, and I do like the idea of what they're doing. But what I don't like is Vince McMahon not taking responsibility and being the guy being blamed for the ratings, for all that other shit that's going on within the company, the injuries, the stocks going down, and everything else.
50-50 booking.
That too. But they don't mention that because then it wouldn't feel like it's a legitimate. Like,
Roman Reigns not turning heel.
Yeah, Roman Reigns not turning heel, things of that sort. And so forth. But I mean, and Vince and that storyline, they don't make Vince McMahon take any responsibility whatsoever what's going on in that company. Instead, he uses his daughter and his son-in-law as the scapegoats to why their company sucks right now, when they should be. Yeah, go, Matt.
And let's be fair, Triple H knows what he's doing for the company because we know what he's doing for NXT. The problem is Vince. Vince won't take any excuse. He'll just brush everything aside. Say, hey, it's not my problem. I'm just a senile old bastard like whipping out his ass to please the crowd.
Well, the thing is, Matthew, this motherfucker, Vince McMahon, is destroying wrestling. That's what he's doing. He is like Don King of boxing. He's a cancer that needs to be removed. Or he needs to start fucking figuring out what's best for business for his audience, not for himself. Simple as that.
Yes,
okay?
Yeah.
Matt, let John say something.
No, it's like, go, John. Yes, go.
Well, I'm changing the subject a little bit. What do you guys think about Ryback? I mean, he's coming out here now in his full Goldberg gear. He's using the CM Punk knee now. Why does he keep copying off fucking everybody?
I don't know, but I mean, the audience was chanting Gilbert during his match last night, and he turns to heel last night too, when he could have done that at Fastlane, and the Wyatt family would have won the match, and we wouldn't have to waste our time a second night in a row watching this fucking horrendous piece of garbage trash match another night in a row.
They probably would have set that up, and then probably Vince and all his wisdom decided, you know what, we're going to tweak it up a bit, and we're going to do the whole heel turn the following night when all the hype is, human from it.
Hype?
What kind of fucking hype was going on during this? There was no hype. The Wyatt family seemed to be non-void.
No, I know there's no hype. I'm just quoting exactly how Vince would put it. Because he don't know jack shit about wrestling or sports or entertainment or died. He don't know jack, because he should have died years ago.
Matt, that's a bit much. I mean, don't wish death on people. Come on, man. Don't wish death. All right, don't do that. What was that, John?
I said if he dies pretty soon, Triple H will be running and the company would be better.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let's just hope Vince McMahon just goes completely senile or is incapable of running the company. He doesn't have to die. He just doesn't have to be able to run the company, where his mind is just gone completely to the point where it is legitimate he can't run the company anymore. That's the way it needs to be.
He needs a lobotomy.
I can't wait for WrestleMania just to see how much they fucking boo Roman Reigns out of the building and cheer Triple H.
JD from New York 206, he was stating this on his Raw review last night. He goes, I told you so. I fucking told you so. And he mentions this in his reviews and off the script. He said, you watch the next night. If Triple H gets an advantage over Roman Reigns leading into WrestleMania, you're going to hear the audience cheer the shit out of Triple H and boo the crap out of Roman Reigns. He also goes on to say that this match is going to be a travesty. This match is going to be a train wreck. And when he wins, everyone is going to hate on Roman Reigns. And Vince McMahon is also going to be in the press box with Jerry Jones. And let me tell you something. Jerry Jones and Vince McMahon in a press box listening to fucking almost 100,000 people, if they get that much people into the stadium, to watch this
probably
event.
returned their tickets by now.
And he goes ahead and gets booed out the building, and Jerry Jones looks at him and goes, this is the fucking ending to your show? And Vince goes, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I guess I don't know. I'm not really in touch with my audience, but I like Roman Reigns, and he's gonna be my champion no matter what. Thanks for having us here, and thanks for the money. See ya.
Here's what's gonna happen. Roman Reigns spears Triple H, gets the 1, 2, 3. It's the end of the show. Problem is, no pyro's gonna go off, no confetti. Instead, people are just, Roman Reigns is going to get a shitload of trash thrown at him. People are going to probably jump out of the barricade and just assault his ass.
I think the Rock's gonna come out at the end and raise his hand like at the Rumble.
Oh God!
And then he's going to turn around and give Roman Reigns a rock bottom.
No, you're not going to see that. Okay, now we're finally getting into what I wanted to talk about while we were talking about WrestleMania 17. This is the ending that needs to happen. We all want to see Roman Reigns become heel. Me personally, I don't give a fuck if he becomes heel, face, whatever. He sticks his head up his ass, his thumb up his ass, and one down his throat. I don't give a fuck what he does, because he's never going to get over, in my opinion. Last night's promos that he did was the absolute worst I have ever seen him do in history of his existence with this company. I was fucking disgusted with it. It didn't feel real. It was robotic. It was idiotic, and it was the lamest. I'd rather hear him go sucking succotash than listen to this shit. Okay? That's how fucking pissed off I was with Roman Reigns last night. Seeing him get his fucking ass belted and battered to death was awesome.
Hey, Bruce, did you notice how fake that blood looked that he had?
Oh yeah, I knew he was fake, or I thought it was a broken nose. I was hoping it was really a broken nose, to be quite honest with you, because I am so sick of this guy being force-fed down our throats by Vincent Kennedy McDouche. Okay,
Douche.
yes, McDouche. He's a douchebag. But bottom line is,
Douchebag of the year.
he's the douchebag of the century, really. But anyway. What needs to happen, it'll make everyone so happy, which, like I said, I don't give a fuck if he becomes heel, face, it don't matter. He ain't ever going to get over. He's crap. He's a Lex Luger wannabe, and that's all there is to it.
Wow,
Roman
that's
Reigns,
low.
well, he sucks. He really does. I don't like this guy. After watching last night, I really think that this guy is lazy. I don't feel that he really gives a fuck. He's just going through the motions, and he's getting force-fed the fucking title. I don't understand. And Vince McMahon goes, I want guys that want to grab the brass. Where's Roman Reigns' heart? Where is his thrive and passion to want to be the best of the best? He doesn't have that. He doesn't have any of that. I give that to Dolph Ziggler. I give it to Kevin Owens. I give it to fucking AJ Styles, Chris Jericho, all these mid-card guys and smaller guys than Roman Reigns, the fucking title over him. These guys got heart. They work their asses off in that ring. And this motherfucker, all he does is sit there and blow bullshit out of his ass all the time. And he gets the wins all the time because Vince McMahon likes him and wants to suck his cock or some shit. Who the fuck knows? But the bottom line is, I personally am fed up of them. But to make everybody happy, and now to finally get to my fucking point here, and then we can get on with the conversation, then maybe end this because we've been on it for quite a while. Roman Reigns turns heel after he wins the title. He wins the championship, beats Triple H. Dean Ambrose comes down to the ring, celebrates with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns turns on Dean Ambrose, and there's your heel turn. He shakes hands with Triple H. Vince McMahon raises his hand, and there you go. End of the fucking show. Roman Reigns looks like the bad guy, the big douchebag. Dean Ambrose had a fucking, a brutal match with Brock Lesnar. He was lucky to even survive, and whatever. I don't know how you would end Brock Lesnar and Dean Ambrose, but truth of the matter is, I think that match is going to be fine no matter who wins. So I'm fine with whoever wins that match. But this match should end with Dean Ambrose being turned on by Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns becomes heel, shakes the hand of Triple H, gets his hand raised by Vince McMahon. And that's how it should all end. And even go ahead and have The Rock scratching his head going, what the fuck's going on here? And Roman Reigns spears The Rock. And there you go. That's how you end this fucking show. Vince McMahon wants
Rock
Roman
can't
Reigns.
get physical, remember?
Whatever, I don't really care. I'm just, fantasy booking here. But Roman Reigns, Vince McMahon wants Roman Reigns to be the champion. Vince McMahon wants this guy to be the face of the company. He wants what he wants. He don't care what we want. So let him give himself what he wants. At the same time, he's giving the majority what they want. They want to see the motherfucker turn heel. So make him turn heel and make him your champion. And there you go. Problem solved. Everyone's happy. We move on with our freaking lives with this shit. And eventually we get to see someone step up to Roman Reigns and beat the living crap out of him the way it should be, and him being booed the way he should be booed, and people cheering for the hero. And that's it. Simple as that.
Well, I'm glad you got that rant out of your system. So, any final words before we wrap things up?
Did you guys know that CM Punk didn't want Roman Reigns as part of the Shield?
Oh, great. What did Punk say about this? Because by all means, I'm curious of what Punk has to say after walking out of the company and doing jack shit in UFC.
No, it was before. Remember in 2012, whenever the Shield was supposed to be like his hitman account during the Survivor Series match, and Punk was choosing the guys he wanted. He didn't want Roman Reigns. He wanted Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Chris Hero.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Chris Hero was actually his best friend, so there was some bias. He was biased about it too. But if you want to compare Chris Hero and Roman Reigns' wrestling skills, I think you probably have to say Chris Hero has the better wrestling skills than Roman Reigns. But I mean, you had to have a muscle man in that group. You had a technical wrestler, a brawler like Dean Ambrose. Seth Rollins was the more technical wrestler. He could do more athletic wrestling maneuvers. And then you had to have your muscle man for that group. And that's what they needed. That's what they were going for. They always do that with any kind of faction. Look at the Nation of Domination. DX, China was their muscle person, even though she was a female. I'm trying to name off some others. The Wyatt family, they got their muscle man, the Braun Strowman. I mean, every faction always has a muscle man. For whatever reason, I don't know why the pattern's that way, but majority of the times they always have a muscle man. Evolution had Batista. So there you go. And that's the reason why they picked Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is basically Batista for the Shield. That's really what it is. But
wow, I'm sure Batista would be feeling insulted just comparing him to Roman Reigns.
Well, I'll give him a compliment. I think Batista's a way better wrestler than fucking Roman Reigns. I can say that much. But That's just my overall opinion on all of this. Any other things you guys want to say before we hang this up? We've been on here for quite a while tonight.
Do you guys any ideas which WrestleMania you guys want to do next, or
Hold on 1 second. Let me go ahead and check this out of my episodes, the videos I did on WrestleManias, because I don't want us to do WrestleManias that I've already done in the past. So hold on 1 second.
Oh, John mentioned 12. If you're curious, I'm gonna do that one.
No, that was absolute and utter shit. Other than the Iron Man match, the rest of it sucked.
Okay, you want to do 13?
Fuck no.
14?
Let's do 19.
I did 19 last year. That one I know for certain I did. Alright,
Oh,
here are
that's
the
20.
WrestleManias.
What?
Hold on. Here's the WrestleManias I did last year. I did 29, 19, 22, 17, and 20. So
Oh,
those are
fuck.
the
They're all
pay-per-views
good
that we
ones.
can't do.
Let's do 18. 18.
WrestleMania 18, no problem. Alright, guys, at this time, we are going to hang this up. You guys can guarantee the audience that watches this video, you will be seeing WrestleMania 18 Retro Review. Thank you very much for watching, and smack it down on that subscribe button, and also leave your comments and opinions down below. As always, I will get back to you and definitely respond back to whatever you guys have to say. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great night, guys. Bye.